Hey y'all, okay, this is another one of my rants. I don't know how long the video is going to be, so it's just going to be until I don't have anything else to say. But you know when I see people and they're like, oh, it's easy. All you got to do is, I tune them out immediately because I'm just like, stop lying to the people. Stop playing with the people. Especially when it comes to like building a business or making money and people be like, oh, it's easy. All you got to do. Listen, no. Retrain your brain. It's hard until it's not. It's hard until it's not. Okay? Say it with me. It's hard until it's not. Then it's easy. But what a lot of people like to do is like once they've already gone through their heart, their season where they didn't talk to anybody the 6 months or whatever like that, they got up every day, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., stayed up late, whatever. They leave that part out. A lot of people do. Some people don't, but a lot of people do. They leave that part out. And then after they start getting results or whatever like that over and over and over, then they want to come online and be like, oh, it's easy. All you gotta do is X, Y, Z. Just be real with the people. And if they're not gonna be real with you, as soon as you hear that in your brain, you'll be like, oh, okay, it's hard until it's not. It's hard. It is. It's hard when you have to get up every morning. You have to make a decision. First of all, you gotta make a decision. That's the first part. Make a decision. I'm gonna change my life. I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of being in this situation. I'm tired of not being able to do this. I'm tired of not being able to provide for my family. I'm tired. Like, what are you tired of? First of all, number one, make a decision. That part right there, a lot of people don't even want to look themselves in the mirror every day and face themselves in the mirror every day. So that part is hard. You know what I'm saying? So before you even think about, oh, I build a business, I'm gonna do this. Like this part right here, like this battle that you have going on in your mind, like that's the first thing that you have to address. Like you literally have to address that. You can't just be like, you can't just be like, ignore it like for the rest of your life, or you're gonna just constantly be in the same situation for the rest of your life. So you could ignore it, but if you want results, you gotta face that thing. That it's not always easy to do that, right? After you do that, after you make a decision, you decide like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna be in this situation anymore. Then you gotta start taking action. And if you are a person that hardly takes action, like it's not easy for you to take action, like that's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do. You gotta tell yourself like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna change my life. I gotta get up early. You might be a person being like, I don't have enough time in the day. I gotta go to work. I gotta do this. I got kids. I gotta blah, 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 whatever like that. Okay, well, if you have all that time for everybody else, guess what? You gotta get up an hour early or you gotta stay up an hour later. One or the other. Like, choose one. Pick one. You know what I'm saying? Pick one. You an hour, okay? And then in that hour, then you gotta be like, okay, in that hour, so I gotta get up early. So that's mental, right? I gotta get up early. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do, you know. And then when you start working on a thing, like you getting frustrated, like technology is messing with you, like you having issues, like whatever, like. Nobody understands what you're trying to do. They don't even understand your vision. You try to speak it to them, and they're like, "What? Oh, I don't know." You know, because their fears and their doubts, it kind of plants seeds. So then you just like it's just me, and you feel alone, and you feel by yourself, and you crying at night because no one understands. You don't have anybody to talk to. You don't have anybody to vent to. You just gotta do that thing. You just made a decision that you're gonna change your life, and then you start feeling alone because you don't want to go out anymore. You don't want to talk. You don't want to have random conversations about what. Like what is this conversation doing to help me? You don't want to be around certain people. You know what I'm saying? You start removing people from your life. Like it gets lonely. It's like more and more and more and more lonely because you made a decision, and that's hard. That's hard. Maybe you used to like, you know, being around people, going out, whatever like that. It's hard. Like you like literally retraining your nervous system to be like, well, we can't do it. Like you said you want to do this, so we got to do this. So, you know, so in your mind you feel like, man, it's like pain and suffering, it's loneliness, it's all of these things. Then the technology is new. You don't know anything. You're trying to find you're trying to find answers, whatever. Listen, it's hard until it's not. It's hard until it's not. They don't want to tell you that though. They just want to keep telling you it's easy. Oh, it's easy. All you gotta do is one, two, three. These things. No. Before you get to that point, it's hard first. It's hard. It's hard when you're like, okay, I can't do this. I can't seem to focus in this environment. So let me change my environment. But maybe your environment is like the cafe. And maybe that environment is like three, well, I'm in Spain, so maybe that environment is like €3 per day. And maybe like the income coming in ain't really supporting that €3 per day. But you trying to figure it out. And then you notice that when you go every day, by the grace of God, something comes through. Maybe your bestie just be like, here bestie, just because I'm gonna send you 300. Maybe your person be like, you know what? I see that you trying. I'm gonna help you, push you forward. I'm gonna give you this. And then that €3 per day in that cafe, in that environment where all you do is work. Like you literally, you're not going to talk to nobody. You just want to work. You're just going to work on your thing because you're like, okay, there's people around me. I don't have to talk to them, but I could feel the sense of people around me. It's a social environment. You hear the dishes clanging. You know, the people are like, hey, you want some more coffee? They refill you up. They give you the tapas. They give you like, you good? And then you start doing the thing. And then you like, every day you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. And you're like, oh, this feels easy. You're getting faster. You're getting faster. You do it, you do it, do it. Then before you know it, you're like, psh, I'm a batch create, or I'm a batch schedule, or I'm a batch record, or I'm a batch. Like, then you quicker. Then you add on something else. And you're like, oh man, I feel like I don't know what this thing is. It's like, then you get like a system. Like, let's just say go high level. For me, I have a go high level system. It's a beast. It's a monster. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like so much. Then you learn this part of it, then you learn that part of it. Then you learn this, then you're like, okay, you know, then you're like, boom, I'm going fast again. But it's hard until it's not. That's the point I'm trying to get across to you. When you see these influencers and these successful people that are telling you, oh, it's easy. All you gotta do, no, listen, stop. Just tune. When you hear that, translate to it's easy. All you gotta do means it's hard until it's not. Get that in your brain. Get that in your brain. Because if you know that it's supposed to be hard, yo, it's not easy. Like when you go to the gym, I'm gonna use this as an example because this is an example people can relate to, right? Yo, it's not easy to like keep lifting and lifting and lifting and to build a six. You can who could build a six pack in like 10 days? Could you do it? No. Stop it. You can't. You know, if you've had bad habits for years and years and years, and you just make a decision, first of all, make a decision, because that sometimes it takes people years and years and years to get to the point to make a decision to be like, okay, I don't want to look like this no more. I don't want to look like this no more. So I made a decision. Now you got to have the actions that move towards the result of that decision. If you make a decision and you take actionable steps and you do it over and over, you're compounding like over and over and over and over and over. Oh, you're gonna get them abs. They gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna be more flexible. You stretch, and push yourself. But it's not easy. It's not. Oh, it's easy. All you gotta do. It's hard until it's not. Okay. That's my rant for today. So whenever the next time you see somebody telling you this easy, all you gotta do is 1, 2, 3. You'd be like, okay, but before it got easy, what happened before that? Before you were successful, what was that like? People, you need to hear about the journey. You need to understand, like, there are gonna be trials and tribulations. You're gonna need to understand that there may be times when you be like, oh my gosh, like you gotta look at your account every 2 seconds because you need to know if you could afford like the grapes or the bananas or the whatever it is that you're trying to eat so you can be healthy. Or if you have to be like, okay, I'm gonna go on a water fast for 5 days so I could just make sure my kid has food because I don't have enough to feed both of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard until it's not. Do you feel me? Like, hopefully you watch the video to the end. If you're not, maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's not your time for you to be receptive. But I literally I make content because I want to add value to you. Even the moments where I'm being silly, I'm lip syncing a song because I'm like, you need some joy in your life. You need to stop you overthinking. You need to just relax for a minute. I'm just gonna say do something silly. And sometimes when I'm doing that, like it's for me, but when I share it, it's for you. You feel me? So the takeaway from this is when you hear somebody telling you it's easy, all you gotta do is blah, blah, blah. It's hard until it's not. And then when it's not, that's when it's easy. But first, it's hard. Okay? Know that and know this. Know that and know this. It's hard, but you could do it. I believe in you. You just gotta believe in you too. You just gotta be like, you know what? It's gonna be hard, but I could do it. I could maneuver through it. I can get through it. I got this. The universe wants what you want. So what do you want? And hey, it's hard until it's not. And don't forget to do all the things.